Hey, Alex. I've almost finished writing the summary for the report.
Perfect.
I'm still unconvinced. So here's a question for you, Alex. How can we do this without killing 3 strikes?
Spencer still hasn't recovered?
He has, but the doctor won't let him fly.
Just as much.
How much longer are you gonna make me wait?
Who's the self-important stiff?
Here, and he really is quite important.
We're connected. Ready now, sir.
I'm Brigadier General Howard Clemens. I'm in charge of this operation. Our objective is to capture an advanced submarine in harbor at Artiglio. The port of Artiglio and the surrounding oil facilities were mostly destroyed by another air operation.
Oh, that port. Seems like such a long time ago.
You've been there?
However, Erusian forces repaired the facilities and used them to resupply and maintenance a massive submarine.
Here's a question. How long do you think this submarine is? If you guess 495 meters, you're right. It also has a width of 116 meters, with a submerged displacement of 810,000 tons. It's a supersized nuclear submarine powered by 2 liquid metal-cooled reactors.
I guess it really is huge. So who's the quiz show host?
David North. I'm an OIA analyst from Advanced Weapons Analysis.
Why isn't he here?
Because he doesn't need to be. He can perform his analysis at his home office.
Ha! We've got ourselves an armchair detective.
Continue.
I've come to call this super submarine the Alicorn. The Alicorn is a submarine, yet it can stage aircraft operations like a carrier. It also boasts some serious firepower with its 2 main railguns. Their range is over 400 kilometers.
A real monster, wasn't it?
The sub's force projection capabilities are equivalent to a carrier strike group. Furthermore, it can approach underwater or use aircraft and railguns to attack outside the enemy's range. It has an unusual history befitting such a ship. It was launched 4 years ago. However, it went MIA on a sea trial after being outfitted. It was later found at the bottom of the ocean by chance, and of the 356 crewmen, 330 were rescued. Here's the question. For how many days was the Alicorn underwater? It was 698 days.
Whoa. They were down there 2 years?
They were on the seafloor at 15 degrees.
So why are they deploying it to the front lines now?
I suspect it has to do with the loss of an arsenal bird in the IRBM cluster.
Huh. Okay, so we just blow up the damn thing?
We capture it. Don't make me repeat myself. We've had reports from local sources that there are weapons of mass destruction aboard the Alicorn.
Source?
If we can secure that evidence, we'll gain advantage in the peace negotiations post-war.
The Ocean Navy has dispatched a fleet, including a landing ship, to capture the Alicorn. Our mission is to secure air superiority and protect this assault and capture task force.
If we take too long, they'll scuttle the sub. The fleet will commence its actions while we seize the skies.
Wouldn't it be risky to bring the fleet in before we secure air superiority?
That is none of your concern.
So basically, you're putting our fleet in danger for political gains.
They should have taught how to address superiors in boot camp.
An EW squadron will be deployed. Their ESM will be a valuable asset. Stay within their range, and you'll have a significant advantage over your enemies. The ETA for the EW aircraft is the same as HL.
Only Strider Squadron will sortie.
Well, I have to sit this one out?
Wait, Wiseman, you're not coming?
I'll be assisting the Brigadier General at HQ.
This is by no means a difficult mission. Your squadron commander's absence shouldn't change that.
Carrier Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
It's a requiem. Set off as soon as we're ready. Here we go. Do it with a bang.
Understood.
Shit. What's up?
Friendly aircraft and EW aircraft will arrive 5 minutes late.
What? Retreat and wait for backup. Retreat not authorized. Gain air superiority at once. Trigger, what now?
Just 4 aircraft? Just talking nerves. Come on. It's time to find a real fighter pilot.
We doing this or not? Trigger's already kicked off the game.
Going in. After trigger.
All aircraft engage, weapons free.
Sir, you didn't tell us there was a change in the H hour. In our hotshot for the last 5 minutes.
Press escape! Take them on in pairs.
Bingo, nowhere as tougher than I thought.
Shut your trap and keep shooting.
Shit. Ready to with the bang.
Missile launched.
Coming. Get me.
Missile incoming in A. Look who we've got here. Well, maybe past that line of yeah! Here we go, cowboys. Surround them.
Don't slow down. Later, not an option.
Enemy has a lock. That's a lot harder without Wiseman. You sure? Our man Trigger was an absolute monster just now.
Fox 2.
Breaking from enemy.
We've got tons of company above and below.
I'm hit!
I don't need the Wiseman to fly.
Then prove it, Cal.
I know.
Target is hit.
These guys are good. I'll take the one on the left and you take the one on the right. We're the last generation of fighter pilots. Show them just what we can do.
It's not every day you're in a battle like this.
Come on, try me. Nobody's got more combat experience than we do.
Good. Your plane's not doing any favors.
Strider Squadron. Enemy aircraft have begun their assault on the fleet. Swiftly secure our air superiority.
I know that, but we're outnumbered. Pushing back hard.
Missile away.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Help me!
Special delivery.
Enemy missile closing. Breaking.
Enemy's got a lock.
Keep course. A hit burst that is expected.
Enemy detected. Send rescue. It's not dropping a steady. Flying on prime, not fuel. Bandit lock.
Strider 1, lock on target.
Panther, we've entered the AO.
Yes, EW aircraft and Drake Squadron are here.
I didn't think you'd get her so quickly.
We're here, team.
The EW aircraft have strong ESM on board. They can improve your dogfighting capabilities by enhancing missile range, homing, and more.
That's 3 strikes. I know it's flying. See you later, cowboy. I'll be right back.
Missile away.
You won't wait for long.
Down quite a few, but haven't even made a dent.
Shut up. You see Trigger complaining.
Well, he doesn't talk much, but fine. Here I go.
Stay sharp. Drake 1, engaging. Drake 3, engaging.
Can't ask for more at the time.
Drink Squadron, follow me. I'll show you how the pros do it.
Copy that. Show us what you got.
Incoming missile.
Where target is? I got a lock. Strike 5 engaging. Strike 8 engaging.
Trigger splash to hostile. Good. AESM's improving your aircraft's dogfighting capabilities.
It takes an ace to down an ace. I'll show you who's no UAV can copy.
Strider 1, locked on target.
The plane don't need a big head. Knows our proper skills.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
So, that's the meeting place for pilots replaced by UAVs. This is it. This is the battlefield I've been craving. Drone that. The flight calculators will never be enough to beat 3 strikes.
This one's slippery.
Trigger, take out enemies away from our fleet too. Take control of the entire airspace.
I should have switched with Lanza.
Break away. Hostile has a lock. Bandit acquired. Firing.
EW aircraft moving to patrol.
Has a beat on you.
This is Sigurd 1. 3 and 4 headed to 305. Piston attack. Sigurd 3, let's go. Tails, I'll let you have the plane.
Trigger, I'm seeing advanced stealth fighters.
SU-57s, highly capable planes. Stay on your toes if you engage them.
Partners to dance with.
Okay, I quit. Not counting their numbers anymore.
EW aircraft was hit. It's being attacked by an F-15E.
They get targeted the moment I try to close in on their ships. They're only human. They'll tire out and turn it up.
Got my wingman.
Now it's my turn.
Press me up. Continue to combat.
Strider 1, watch your tail. Multiple aircraft approaching this airspace. They're Harriers.
Any moves to attack our fleet must be stopped.
All right.
Take down the EW aircraft. It's getting us trouble. I have to bring it at altitude. Turn it to speed. Hit on the enemy EW aircraft.
I don't even have time for a snack on this operation.
Just wait, I'll get you a break in a second.
Thanks.
That bird over there flies pretty well. Didn't think pilots of that caliber were still around.
Well, they sure brought a lot of friends.
Barrier destroyed. Nice work. Those fighters are after the fleet. Take care of the rest. Strider 1, target destroyed. Be advised, enemy aircraft nearing the landing ship.
My weakness is heavy, so it's a strike. I can't strike it. No control. Returning to base. Don't forget to tell the mechanics they seem to have a problem every time 3 strike shows up.
Protect the landing ship at all costs. Shield it with your life.
Missile away. Strider 1, Fox 3.
Resource rating. Evacuate immediately. Oh, shit. The destroyer tight.
Way too close. Weapon for Trigger. Harrier 2s have all been destroyed. Good job. Great work.
Command duty officer. The approaching landing ship is to be considered hostile. Set it as your target.
Roger. Set primary target to hostile landing ship Puffin.
Our target is the captain of the Puffin, Robin Airy.
Captain.
Ah, you don't see it. Gunnery is about killing the people on board.
Detecting hostile barrage jamming. They brought EW aircraft. I'm displaying the jammed area on your radars.
We're not fighting UAVs. It's just as hard on them as it is on us.
EW aircraft is taking fire from a YF-23.
Missile's not homing in properly.
When in range of enemy jammers, missile lock-on and homing capabilities are reduced.
This is gonna be trouble.
Past the 3rd checkpoint. We're halfway there. From Puffin to all ships. Change formation.
Full speed ahead. Move in front of the landing ship Puffin. We're going to be their shield. Are you sure? Damn sure. It's 3 strikes.
In gun range. Missile launched.
Missile fired. Pay attention.
All aircraft, if you want to make it, take advantage of Enchanter's support.
Lower enemy aircraft. Focus on ESM.
You see that side sets up? Why the hell was it not in action all this time?
Cover me.
Entering the enemy's jamming zone.
Strider 1,
1, target acquired.
Launch it! Bandit, on your tail!
Strider 1, missile away.
Yes! This is the air combat I've been waiting for!
Effects of friendly ESM are negated inside the enemy's jamming zones. Be careful.
No magical cloud, huh?
We're gonna make sure it doesn't come to that.
Got a visual on the target submarine. Really is able to work on there. Keep your eyes on three strikes. You might learn a thing or two. Roger. Going up! Going up! Have forces with our EW aircraft. Enemy has a loss.
All enemy EW aircraft confirmed destroyed.
That's good news.
Someone's gonna fly now. We owe you on three strikes.
Shit, that's bad news. We don't lost EW aircraft? We're out 3 strikers with us. Missile, evading!
Locked on.
Delta friendly being tailed.
All aircraft be advised. Enemy strike fighters are on the approach. They're fullbacks, definitely faster than the ones before.
They'll pose a serious threat. Take them down.
Righto. Trigger, let's get this done quick.
Anti-air station. Target enemy aircraft.
Strider 1, missile away.
Target is turning right. Firing Sam.
That's it. Trigger splashed a fighter.
Seaman failed. Incoming.
The landing ship is under attack. Keep the enemy away from our ships.
Target destroyed. Rings are fitting. At last, the light at the end of the tunnel. Continue with your mission. Target eliminated. Go to work.
Looks like we'll have that beast captured in no time.
They'll be happy to see us. It's been 2 years at the bottom of the ocean. They wouldn't want to go back to that.
I see 3 strikes. I'll kill you.
All aircraft be advised. 2 bogies on the approach. Aircraft type Su-47.
Birkins. Ocean doesn't have many of those. Where'd they come from?
Hey, Rage, can I kill him now? I've waited long enough. Guess I can teach you to kill this 6. Like a true villain, huh? I like the way you think. I'm seeing on my tail. Taking fire! Woo! You idiot. Ignore the illusions. Don't call me an idiot. I'd kill you if you weren't my brother.
The bogey shot down an Erusian bird.
What do you mean?
There are no more reinforcements. They must be hostile. You are clear to engage. Don't hesitate.
I'm not sure when you walk so bad. Die. Not dead yet, Rich. Right, screen. Keep them hanging. Okie dokie.
Hostiles just popped out of nowhere.
It's an ECM, type of saturation decoy.
Visually scan for the source.
He's after me. Hang in there, screen.
More of these guys.
Then you're Ocean nor illusion. You're just one of the bats.
Trigger, the enemy sweeps up their ECM.
It's a launch breaker.
He hit me, damn it! The bastard hit me! Return the favor, kill that 3 strikes. I'll kill him, alright.
Trigger, target.
Good, you're seeing right through their illusions.
Trigger's missile isn't homing in.
Missile inbound, missile inbound!
Die! I'll kill you!
Trigger's already adapted to the situation.
Shit! Scream, we're pulling out. We can't take down 3 strikes with damaged planes. God damn it! 3 strikes, I will have you! You will die!
What?
Am I hearing things?
No, I hear too.
Hey, those filthy bats are on the run.
Let them go. Secure air superiority and protect your allies.
We'll go.
That's what I like to see.
On my target's tail.
Entering ESM range. Additional hostiles confirmed. We're detecting surface-to-ship weapons teams around the sub. Eliminate them.
Right. Don't just follow them with your eyes. Predict his maneuvers. We'll go.
They're not retreating. That submarine must be in the world to them.
Waiting.
Damn it! Missile hit!
We're taking casualties.
You're after our EW aircraft.
No!
Receiving support from the SM. Strutter 1, missile launched.
Pursuing enemy.
Triggers, knock down a target.
Target destroyed.
Fire everything you've got. Don't even think about conserving ammo.
Strutter 1, locked on target. Be advised, enemy ground forces are preparing to strike. All ground targets destroyed.
This takes away the enemy's surface-to-ship capabilities. Fine work, Trigger.
We can destroy their land ship. We can sink their planes along with it.
You're out of chaff and flares.
Another enemy aircraft approaching our ship.
Watch out. This guy could rain a missile too.
Hostile confirmed destroyed. 1 minute remaining. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Don't bother reporting minor damages. The landing ship faces, we win. A friendly shot down the SU-34 approaching fleet. We owe you one.
Engage 3 strikes.
Captain, 3 strikes and his crew. They've tied down the enemy bird. Our men just might make it through. Yeah, that submarine looks huge.
Enemy on your tail. Alicorn, do you copy? We cannot stop the approaching enemy landing ship. Scuttle the sub immediately.
Belongs to the Erosion military.
What do you say?
Don't you see?
Let the LRSSC take care of the enemy aircraft.
Puffin, this is Longcaster. Enemy's resistance is dwindling and we've almost secured air superiority.
Copy. Commencing capture operation.
The rest is all yours, Captain. Now I can finally have my sausage rolls.
That's the kind of food you eat up there?
Of course, anything other than finger food would get in the way of my duties.
That clearly wasn't what she meant.
Took longer than I expected. I'll be leaving now. You take command from here on.
Whew. Well done, pilot.
Then slow ahead both engines.
Are you sure? The landing ship Puffin to all active units. Enemy submarine has started moving.
Commence firing.
Main guns commence fire.
Bearing 180, cruising at 5 knots. Movement on the deck. It's their aircraft.
Alicorn fired on her with the railguns. The landing ship's on fire. It's gonna sink.
Confirming launch of submarine-based aircraft. 4 bird. It appears one of them is carrying a cruise missile.
What?
What happened?
Listen up. You need to take that bird down. Hurry!
Patch me in. Do you hear me? David North here. There's a possibility the cruise missile is a WMD.
Shit! Hey, what about the submarine?
Gotta help our ship first.
Don't lose them. Shoot them down.
Shit!
Open vents. Fill all ballast tanks. Full speed ahead once we're underway.
Trigger's caught up to them.
Scrap them, Trigger.
Enemy submarine is going under.
That monster will roam the oceans.
Mark my words.
20,000 meters until the aircraft exits the AO.
You spoke as to manning this hideous square in a definitive and elegant manner. Of a conflict of regular destruction, of judgment.
Yes.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Seems he was down by 3 strikes.
The damn bastard ruined it.
Captain, don't you see? He walked all over it with his dirty boots, over the crisp white sheets of my bed that I had just made.
Let's have him assist in the next plan. It'll make a fine grand sideshow for our scheme to kill 1 million people? Or was it the plan to save 10 million lives, Command Duty Officer? Here we go!
The operation has been completed. Stand by for further orders.
Hold on. We still don't know who those bats were. Why were they after Trigger? They were using Osia's radio frequency. You mean they're on our side?
Impossible. They didn't respond to our IFF. Or maybe they were there to settle a personal score. There's nothing unusual about being shot in the back by an ally.
Guess it might have been that way where we came from, but you know what I'm saying, Trigger?
Everyone, here's a question.
That's enough. Remove him from the call.
Wait, don't hang up on me yet. How did they know that we had intelligence on their weapons of mass destruction? They never would have taken such actions if they didn't know.
They have a spy.
Better to be suspicious than not, I suppose.
At the very least, we'll have to assume from here on out that they know everything that we do.
Another question, Alex. Captain Mateus Torres, the captain of the Alicorn. What is his goal?
There are 21 likely targets. The number of main routes
Wrong.
to the targets is 2,405.
You're being too logical.
Want me to define main?
Alex, can you be more sensory?
What do you mean?
Make me a collage of Torres' quotes. Work freely. Keep my hypothesis in mind.
Life taken by cheap kills of forward projectional sea power.
No good.
No good.
Alex. All right, let's go on. Try to be a little more sensuous.
Monstrous. 16,752. And salvation of passivity.
Okay.
Vulgarity of 6 per minute. A forward security.
Good.
Will of nuclear retaliation on death. 160 millimeter guidance where massacre is placed by mass planning.
More logically.
Salvation of 10 million. An elegant massacre upon the Cage continents.
Stop. That's correct? Or is it?
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. No enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
What's going on here?
Struggle 1, target acquired. Target destroyed.
special weaponry you've got. Don't be shy.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on diving. Just don't pay for it.
Righto. Begin firing Sam.
They've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit. Enemy's got a lock.
Back to your station. Get the radar up and running.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Travanti.
Okay.
Prioritize anti-air combat preparations over
Back the enemy assault.
Step up the AA fire.
Strider 1, missile away.
Aim carefully and take them down.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? Probably need to multiply that by 2. It's fine by me.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Strider 2, missile going your way!
Why is the enemy taking so little damage? Drop a bomb line to hit something. Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well. Someone get on a 25mm now!
Target eliminated. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great, keep it up!
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? Getting shot from all directions.
Lock on, you're mine! Kelly, 3 minutes and go up!
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie east.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes! They're already here!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Target destroyed.
Get our fighters up there ASAP! What is the commander?
What's happening? Status report, anyone?
So, which one looks the hardest to chew?
Why don't we have our fighters up there?
Strider 1, fire railgun. Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! They already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air to ground missiles.
The bombs will work fine. I like them out with one hit.
Cruiser Irene has been sent beyond the point of recovery. Navigation is impossible. We're going to sink. A railgun. They blew away our guys. General quarters. General quarters.
Let them leave the port.
Everyone on deck. Back to your station. Get the radar up and running.
Firing railgun.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
They've been hiding on ships.
Support immediately. We're sitting ducks.
Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capability should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandon ship. Carefully checking a ship like this.
Sir, there's a few of them. We need some damage to the port and ship.
Commander won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Why is the enemy taking so little damage? You drop a bomb blind and hit something.
Prioritize transfer targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
We're stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Anti-ship missiles.
Lost contact with the 2nd platoon. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
Strider 1, missile away. Half of the anti-air guns destroyed.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. Just an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. We won't have many on board, unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Yes, sir.
How many ships in port are still operational?
A few of them, but there's still some left.
Damage, but likely less than half.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
All right. Wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates.
received from our recon team. If you get a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together. Going for another attack run.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Chase the enemy. Currently on 41st Street. Going to the formal theater.
Target acquired.
Strider 2, Bucks 2.
Finish reloading yet.
Gotta shoot at him to shut him up.
Taking heavy return fire.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Damn it! Where are our reinforcements? We are the reinforcements.
Target eliminated.
Strider 2, missile going your way.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted. I'm sorry, sir.
Strider 1, firing railgun. Their AA defense system has been destroyed.
Yeah, Trigger took care of the pricks.
Oh, you won.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go.
The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. Strider 1, firing railgun.
4 vehicles crippled and 1 damaged in heat of a platoon. They're white. Let's hear how many survivors.
We can't see your white flags from up here, you know.
How's I feeling? I'm getting much down.
Missile away. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. Picnic. You have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will ya?
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock in salvage companies while you can.
Firing railgun. Four MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Strider 1,
right. Right time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. Missile gun machine gun. Engaging.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Strider 1, evade that missile.
Trigger, blast abandoned.
UAV confirmed destroyed.
Target enemy aircraft. Fire!
Bucks 2! Evade that missile, Strider 2!
Breaking off. Lost control. Returning to base. We've always have aircraft. No joke. I have lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 SU-37s.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Running out of time. Don't waste it. Lock your shipyard in the bleeding inferno!
Missile away.
Got you. Fox 2!
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Menace and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet after all that?
Let's do this. Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we'd be caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer, what do you think will turn a drill into a real war?
You don't see it.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat. I have to break. You're gonna regret not bringing more of your friends.
Enemy's got a lock.
Enemy on me!
Firing railgun.
Friendly confirmed lock.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Trigger! Missile inbound! Northward! Be good! Target destroyed.
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV! What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! Up ahead!
What? What happened?
We're on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger! Get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger! Hang in there! Accurate! Salvation! The death of a million is a necessity!
Analysis shows the projectile is a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting beyond the horizon. That's why they need to be for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Tucker 04 to long capture. We need you to attack the designated heli. Falcon is showing up so late. Push it! Missile inbound! This one's mine. Hostile has a lock. Taking bid.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. 2 minutes remaining.
1 million lives gone. Picture it.
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done. That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. We'll grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Railgun.
Never felt so cramped in the sky.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? Must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination. It's a nightmare.
Missile away. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Target destroyed.
Deliverance. Picture it.
1 minute remaining.
Valkyrie, this is Corson. Second check, you're ready.
Target destroyed.
Also, we're going around the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of a enemy sighting.
3 strikes. He lacks the drive.
Locked on!
Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you to torment you to murder
want you to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes hasn't triggered that. I do. Do you see, Commanding Officer? You don't, do you?
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. A risen senior military officer has fled the combat zone.
We're playing tag with a bomb.
Well done. You've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles! The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
Done. Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on OC channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again? I'll kill you.
Siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister? Scream, twitch. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, wuss, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss? You did it, Trigger!
You idiot, stay focused! Take down 3 strippers! I told you not to call me an idiot!
Only 1 left. We'll run them down together. The death blow will be with you, Trigger.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit.
I can't do this alone! You're so smart! You know that?
No need to feel sorry about it, Trigger.
No! I can't do anything! Not on my own! No! I don't want to live! Kill me!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole!
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
No! I'm just going to have a so I'm going to be all alone again, and I'm doing waiting for you to go 3 strikes. 3 strikes!
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all straggler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.
Some individuals are exempt from rules that should apply to everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over. So you murder him. Crude, but effective. In reality, they've no need for living heroes, just dead ones. Here's a question, Alex. Can we stop Captain Mateus Torres?
Depends on if you treat the captain or 3 strikes as a singularity.
Both are. What happens when 2 singularities exist on the same field?
That requires 7 months calculation with current resources.
We'll just have to trust the guys in the field.
David, evacuate.
No, I still have to finish up here.
The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs. Its basic capabilities listed here were as we predicted. What's interesting is this over here. In addition to main guns, they have a 600mm 128 caliber rail cannon. The barrel exceeds 70 meters. Its range is over 3,000 kilometers. That matches what we calculated from the bombardment on Anchorhead Bay. The mini nuke they seem to have obtained has a yield of 1 kiloton. It'll destroy anything within a 400-meter radius of ground zero. Casualties are to be in the tens of thousands.
I know some things are better left unsaid, but let me say it. That's less damage than I expected.
Nice catch. Do you remember this speech?
This vote has the means to end this hideous war in a definitive and elegant manner. The world shall be horrified by the number of lives we will take. Only then will they let go of their weapons. Weapons that would have taken the lives of 10 million.
The imagery invoked by those words and the actual predicted damage just don't match.
So, here's a question.
Sorry, got no quizzes for you today. They will launch the nuke on September 19th.
Why are you so sure?
Because that's the anniversary of the end of the Continental War. Anti-war demonstrations and victory parades are in full swing in ORED. There's about 1 million participants in total. That number will rise on the anniversary. However, this nuke isn't that powerful. They'd have to thread through the eye of a needle to achieve their desired result.
Terminal guidance would be needed.
Right. How do they intend to achieve it when even GPS won't work?
You're all thinking too much. If we sink the submarine, it's problem solved.
Crude, but effective.
Crude?
All right, look at this. The Alicorn's expected course. We know it was off Anchorhead Bay, and it has to get to ORED within range before September 19th. They must avoid being detected by OSEA, its allies' sound surveillance system, and ships. Taking into account its maximum operating depth, this is the only possible route. The Alicorn will move along the Azalea seamount chain and reach a rather blandly named body of water called PX-80443. The waters here are shallow due to an undersea mountain range and nearby islands. This is where it'll be. We also know roughly when they'll arrive in the area.
Quite the prediction you have.
Indeed, but if it makes it through, then you're looking at P&E Trench. The sub's max operating depth is 600 meters. Tracking it would be impossible.
Right. Now I'm going to give you the mission details, so listen up. Our mission is to cooperate with the patrol aircraft to find the Alicorn. In the first phase of the mission, multiple patrol aircraft will drop sono buoys to build a sono buoy barrier. Then, in the second phase, we narrow down the possible location of the Alicorn by analyzing the data obtained from the sono buoys. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overlay on your radars. And for the final phase, Trigger, you're gonna look for the submarine. We acquired one special MAD, a magnetic anomaly detector, for this. It'll be on Trigger's plane. Fly over where we expect the Alicorn might be. If the submarine is right beneath you, your MAD will detect it. You'll also have nautical charts on your radars, so use them. Once it's found, our fleet will commence a unified attack with ASROCs and sink it.
And if we miss?
4 ships will be joining the operation. There won't be a second salvo.
So who's flying, Wiseman?
Everyone except myself. Oh. This is an order. Now get your fat asses moving.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Well, it's time for some treasure hunt, Trigger. Oh boy, I'm excited.
Hey, stop screwing around.
Don't be such a hothead, Hushin. We all know what'll happen if we screw up.
This is Patrol Aircraft Sector 1. We'll deploy the solar buoy barrier. We're all prepared to buy the farm, and that's why there's so many of us. According to calculations, just one needs to fly to locate it.
Those aren't the sort of calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
Damn right. Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as predicted. Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Trigger, you take the lead. The patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow Trigger.
Wilco.
Understood.
Understood. Roger.
Understood.
3 strikes of rebels in the killing. Catch them like that. Go! Rip the wings off that degenerate!
Strider 2, engaging. Strider 3, engaging.
Cyclops 2 engaging.
It must have been waiting for us in the air.
Cyclops 4. David, here's a question. How many aircraft can the Alicorn carry?
20 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft. It's unconfirmed intel. With 3 strikes, you could reduce them to a single digit.
Reduce the gun.
I'm sure it's because of Trigger. Those are calculations I do like.
Know the answer soon enough.
Drop out far from the patrol aircraft.
If you get through these waters, there'll be no way to find them.
20% of solar buoys dropped.
We're detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them.
There's a little more hiding.
Trigger, can you get him?
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile away, bon voyage. Situation report. Debris from the downed aircraft is landing in the water.
Let me know when the bodies, I mean the debris, stops raining.
The aircraft from the submarine are well trained.
Felix, I can't break away! Hey, I owe ya.
Fox 2.
Enemy submarine location yet to be determined.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Breaking, enemy has a lock. Was that 3 strikes?
UAV
Thanks,
confirmed
buddy.
destroyed.
Do you have a moment?
What's up?
2 groups of demonstrators have crashed. People are running away. I see lots of signs held up. There are even banners flying in the air. They're advertising drones.
What? You're an ORED?
Yeah, I live here. I haven't solved the terminal guidance mystery either.
I meant, why aren't you running?
Hey, you guys aren't running, are you?
Damn right.
Running? Wait, running? Yes, those drones are running away.
What do you mean?
I'll call you back. Callan said you can check something.
Nice kill, Trigger. Patrol aircraft can continue now.
25% of solar buoys dropped.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure it doesn't come to that.
Aircraft I heard about? Got it! We'll pull out of the side! Spectre's in trouble. We need to cover them.
Firing railgun.
Nice. A little one for Strider 1.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Prioritizing the ones close to the patrol aircraft.
Hostile confirmed down. No, Giselle. 3 strikes got her back.
Trigger, the other guys are standing their ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud.
70% of solar buoys dropped.
Just a little more.
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
Doesn't matter how tough that sub is. Our job remains the same. Adios, buddy. Attempting to break into the lock.
Situation normal. Should we clear the baffles, Captain?
They won't chase by sea. Pursuers will be airborne.
95% of solar buoys dropped.
Down.
No problems. They must be very frustrated right now. It's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas.
Come if you dare, 3 strikes.
Confirming new hostiles.
We're searching over a wide area. We're gonna need quite a few. Enemy missiles inbound. Prepare for impact.
Damn it. They aren't meant to fly when we haven't secured air superiority.
Acquire's locked on bandit. Firing. We can't be handled!
Our patrol aircraft are under attack.
Enemy's got a rock. Go back underwater where you came from. Thanks, I owe ya.
UAV eliminated.
Yeah, I'm on it fast.
Missile.
Dropping center buoy now. Right on. Bandit behind you. Beautiful, great shot. Leave it by a missile. More incoming. We're their escort. Kill them with your bodies. All throttle top. Carrier completed. All of us getting out alive certainly wasn't in our calculations.
You can't really calculate outcomes when you got an X-Factor with you.
Signal analysis complete. Data linking the Alicorn's navigable zone.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn's somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
We're treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger. You're on contingent combat air patrol.
It's so much easier if you can see.
The MAD won't function at high speeds. Fly slower than 800 kilometers an hour. The lower you fly, the wider the detection radius of the MAD. Be sure to fly low.
The submarine may be huge, but it's still gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack. This one's mine.
Okay, Trigger, your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks.
How did that huge thing hide from us all this time?
Come on, Sharky. Where are ya?
Trigger, your MAD's showing a stronger reaction. The Alicorn must be near.
You've set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in.
Picking up a magnetic signature. Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Shit. They predicted that we'd use the MAD.
Seems like this is our contingency.
We know it's to the source of the noise on the ocean surface. It's likely similar to a buoy.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Correct. That's it.
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Trigger, let's destroy the jamming buoys. They think those cheap toys will help them escape our net. What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater.
An explosion? Patrol aircraft. What's happening underwater? Underwater listening is impossible. We're only hearing explosion echoes. The Alicorn will lose the noise recover and head out at full speed.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Full speed ahead. Aye, sir.
Don't let him get away. Keep it up.
Damn it. Inspector, I need you to determine its location again as soon as the noise dies down.
Can we make it?
The last jamming buoy has been destroyed.
How'd it go?
Wait for the sonar buoys to respond.
God damn it.
Collecting intel about the enemy submarine.
Hey, you okay?
Analysis done. Data linking.
Its location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry.
It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
He can launch them underwater?
If you can splash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger.
Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left.
Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
Double time it, Trigger. Count them.
of a huge steel whale. Look harder.
It's a race against time now. Be on time.
You reeled it in. Positive hit on the M18.
That's it.
Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
Yeah! All that flying around paid off.
We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow.
Target coordinates acquired. Coordinates re-entered. Commence preparations to fire the VL Atrock.
VL Atrock ready for launch. Line of fire is clear.
Ready. Fire all missiles!
Fire!
Missile away. All anti-submarine missiles launched.
Report the results.
Did we get him?
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it? It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... It didn't hit him.
What?
You're wrong, Cal. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on trigger. They're targeting our allies. Welcome.
Roger.
Welcome. Roger. Prepare to abandon ship. We can't fight it. Evacuate! Deploy destroyer Seagull and Aegis vessel Canary. The order is to unit brought to the bottom of the sea. Allow our perseverance to be desecrated.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
One of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up! Fire!
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat. What is flooding? Start training ASAP.
The Alicorn is diving.
Ballast tank should be damaged. We'll have to surface again soon. We need to shoot down the drones that have been launched. There's no means of retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
I know.
Strider 1, missile away.
Hey, we're at angle. We may have the Alicorn underwater.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Missile away. The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Commence fire!
Trigger, you're being targeted by the railguns. Shake them off. Missile hit. The pressure hull near the ballast tank has sustained damage.
Don't let Trigger hog the spotlight! Forward critical position in reactor control! Measures in the pressure hull!
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen.
Check the radiation level every 5 minutes. Do we have any cool links? Reacting focus on anti-air combat. Small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the Arsenal Bird's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
The Alicorn is diving.
My fellow submariners, your lives carry weight. It gives you the right to take the lives of others. The killer with the enemy's attacks brings your brothers. I'll go head on with first strike to take him down with me. The 3 scars. Lost many because of him. Their aircraft is complete. Efficient field pilot.
The fire's locked on bandit. Firing! Enemy is fled. Spotted. Underwater coordinates.
Enemy on your
Dead men rocking. Vice
submarine diving.
Over there.
We got a moment or two. Stat rep?
The advertising drones. These guys are doing the terminal guidance.
Hey, chill.
There are advertising drones flying above the demonstrators. They're searching for a guy inside them. Like their opponent is that captain. I'll call you back in 10 hours. How far away is the closest airbase?
Roughly 82 kilometers.
Yes, you can see the lives being lost. Completion is at hand. The souls of the dead are coming together like the pieces of a puzzle.
Alicorn surfacing.
We must save those souls that died chained to the prison of ethics.
Strider 4, evade! Longcaster, my HUD's glitching. Trigger, count. How are things over there?
We've identified the source of the jamming signal. It's the Alicorn.
And I thought sinking a surface sub would be easy.
Do what my captain asked. Kill 50 minutes.
Follow Trigger's lead.
Target hit.
The enemy submarine's outer hull is severely damaged. It won't be able to dive like that.
Yes.
All right!
We surrender.
What?
What's going on?
I know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
That's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it.
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. It's a breach of international law.
I repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited.
Why hold international law so dearly? We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed.
I'm David North, an analyst at the Ocean Intelligence Agency. Captain, we've already jammed your terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a gunnery officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm. The seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the 2 shots.
Here's a question. Was your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger! Hit the bell, Trigger! Hurry!
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately.
Charged up! Target is the Ocean capital of Orid. To take the lives of 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away from my family of dead. Commence firing! Strider 1 has crashed!
Stop attacking immediately.
Charged up. Target is the Ocean capital of Orid. To take the lives of 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away from my family of dead.
It fired.
It's okay. The shell will miss.
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass.
Load the next shell. Aye, sir. All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
We'll go.
All right.
We'll go. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
MCS error. Can't reach the elevation of the barrel. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain, also ahead, flood gas trim tanks. Gas first, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs. Don't you see, 3 strikes? 10 million lives will be saved at the cost of a mere million lives.
Liar, you just want to kill people. We won't let you.
Your attacks are hitting the base of the rail cannon.
You just made a statement right there, didn't you, Trigger?
Customer charge at 45%. Pitch angle at +2 degrees. Trigger, you wouldn't end this. All right!
Target hit. Target hit.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Yeah, baby.
so-and-so is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in two.
He really pulled it off.
And that's our final answer.
I see loads of floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
There are some who send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Mateus Torres was a devil incarnate. There are others. Others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast the light. Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands, that they'll make it. This is an era where there isn't a singular answer like a quiz question. The world awaits a hero to keep the torch aloft, banishing the darkness.
Quite the poet. That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft in David. The operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest. Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Could you hand me the burger over there? Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall. Well,
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate now?
Yeah, good work.
Yeah! Yahoo!
Your next mission's in 32 hours.
Whoa. Not something I tell my son about. Give me a break.
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
Okay. Well, now to the conclusion. Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
There is a fact that has been observed in all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in. All dependent elements that either mimic or follow the subject have increased chances of survival.
Try to be more sensuous.
Go Trigger's way, he'll make it. He leads the way.
Really?
Significance is high.
That's uncharacteristically illogical of you.
Ha ha ha.
Is that really how you laugh?